Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus at Bill M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception you'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
That one taken in by Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Forced out left. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And now 3rd and goal coming up. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A return now from the full. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're led out by the former 6th-round pick out of Syracuse. It's Kyle McCord.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to 1 score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within 1 score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Pass complete there to Harrison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got his tight end. That's It's McBride. A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 13 yards.
McBride is the motion man. Not much there. Maybe a yard. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up second and 8.
So, from 37, here's second and 8. That's Harrison in motion. He'll get this out wide, and this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8. Operating from the gun is McCord. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That one caught by Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 8.
McBride is the motion man. Throwing again, McCord. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's third down and 5 yards to go.
McCord to the air once more. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 12 to go. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. A run out of the gun with Benson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for...
That is intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Oh, he finds Oliver open downfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
We'll run the draw with Gentile. And some good block with the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. Still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. And this will be a Cardinals first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll bring up second down. A give. Here's Benson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A first down throw for Jackson. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the
second down and 6 now from the 26.
The 26-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Jackson now. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. To the pylon, he's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 13-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's first and 10. To the left side, taken in by Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing on second down, it's McCoy. Throw on the run is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
A play fake, and here's Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Jackson now from the 50. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. A good spot here, second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
Now Jackson.
At the 41-yard line.
That's caught, it's Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Let's go. Nice.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. McCourt to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be out of bounds here. And it's only a gain of a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's McCourt. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
To the air again. McCourt. That's taken in by Jennings. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
One final throw before the break. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken around the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cards offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. On play action, here's McCord. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards, is the only play that's to be made.
That's Harrison in motion. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. And I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown.
Let's go.
On second down, it's McCord. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun is McCord. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Operating from the gun is McCord. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. They'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Throwing Jackson. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard
On
line.
play action, here's Jackson. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan.
And he's into the end zone yet again. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. McCord. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Now Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Genty. He'll get about 2. Max Melton there to get him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. And the
pass rush gets home, and he goes down. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Don't worry. Alpha, sit on.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. On 2nd down, Genty. Finding space at the 15. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will add 1 more onto their big lead. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Third down, 3 to go. Here's McCord. They work this out wide for Benson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's good. Cardinals, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
McCord.
And the Cardinals
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 7. Looking to throw again is McCord. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3.
60 Bison.
McCord to the air once more. Oh, they caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's Genty. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
The 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Jackson now on second down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36. They put Ryman in motion. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 40.
Play fake. They'll throw with McCord. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cardinals first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCord. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing again, McCord. Open man is Jennings. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCord. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down. But so far, that has proven to not be the case.
4-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone. This drive will begin with first down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's McCord. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw is McCord. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.